Welcome to MyProjectBazaar.com. Our project title is Joint Virtual MIMO and Data Gathering for Wireless Sensor Networks. Our project abstract: Virtual Multi-Input, Multi-Output MIMO or VMIMO is becoming an attractive technology to achieve spatial diversity in wireless networks without using additional antennas and to reduce power consumption by cooperation among multiple nodes. As data gathering is one of the most important operations in many sensor networks applications, this paper studies energy efficient data gathering in wireless sensor networks using VMIMO. We define the joint VMIMO and data gathering VMDG problem, which is NP hard. We also propose a distributed method called DVMDG as an approximation algorithm. This algorithm first constructs a tree-like topology by taking the unique features of VMIMO into account. Then an energy efficient routing protocol based on dynamic programming is proposed for each node on the constructed topology. Our theoretical analysis shows that DVMDG can achieve an approximation ratio of. Our simulation shows that DVMDG decreased the energy consumption by 81 and 36% compared to the well-known MDT and MIMO leach algorithm respectively. Our data flow diagram. This is our data flow diagram. It mentions the flow of systems. This is from the start. There is a two condition for existing and a new user. If we are an existing user, we use a login ID password and to login in it. For a new user, first we want to register in it. It generates a login ID and password. Using the login ID and password, we want to log in into a system, and after that we want to deploy the nodes. It creates a systematically and dynamic of a network creation. After creating a network creation, we want to select a source destination. The source is our login, user is our source, and the destination should be in different places. After choosing a destination, the file should be selected from our system. It's mentioned that file choosing, and after that is file splitting will be content. It mentioned that it's a packet of file should be sent between the networks. After the file splitter has been done, the forwarding node should be selected. It mentioned that intermediate node between the source and the destination. It makes a transmit from a file from a source to destination. It makes an intermediate node. In the receiver side, there is a destination should receive a file from the source. The calculation of bandwidth should be done between the source and intermediate node and the destination. The bandwidth and the time process can be calculated between the nodes, and the comparison between the bandwidth and the time process can be as a result. After validating the time bandwidth and the time, the graph should be generated. The graph mentioned that the time sequence and the node delay between the source and the destination and the intermediate node. Our project demo for joint virtual MIMO and data gathering for wireless sensor network. First, right click on the home.java page to run the program. This is our home page for joint virtual MIMO and data gathering for wireless sensor network. Click on the home page. It shows our login page. If you are new user, click on the new user to make a registration. After register it, using the ID and the password to make sure in a login it. using the deployments of nodes to create a network. Here's the network created in it, and place the source and the destination. This is the source of login IDs and the destination is reachable. File can be chosen from it. I am choosing the file. This is the content in the file. After choosing a file, we want to split it in it. Make sure that the file can be transmitted in the network in packets, and split the file as a one single packet. Here is the total number of nodes in a network and the source and the destination to be mentioned in it. The file splitter details. It's the distance from the source and the destination of the distance and the intermediate distance. It's the forwarding node between the source and the destination, and the distance can be mentioned in it. Here is the 2 and 8 as a forwarding node. I am choosing 8 as a forwarding node, and the packets files using the port to transmit the file from the source to destination. Using the different port to transmit the file from the source to destination as an intermediate node. After that, destination should be run to receive a file from the intermediate node to the destination. This is the file received. Here's the bandwidth calculation for every nodes from source to destination. This is the time between the source to destination and the intermediate nodes. The graph presents the bandwidth between the source to destination for every nodes.